back to Community Connections, and we're happy to have Dr. Seville here with us again to answer questions from our What's Up Doc segment. This segment are students from Plumb Elementary.
That's wonderful.
DJ, do you have a question for Dr. Seville?
Yes. How do you stay healthy during the flu season?
Hey DJ, thanks so much for participating today. How brave of you to ask this question. Staying healthy during the flu season is very important. And let me tell you how we're going to do that. First, we're going to start with a good night's sleep, because when your body gets rest, your immune system works better and you can fight off germs. But also, you want to eat a good breakfast. How many moms and dads have to fight with their kids in the morning because they can barely wake them up in enough time to throw a shirt and pants on them and put them in the car or on the bus? Let that not be you. Wake up in enough time to get ready for school and to eat a breakfast that has some protein, some fat, and some carbohydrates so your immune system can work. But then make sure that you keep some hand gel around or utilize what your teacher in the school has for you during the day, because people are always sneezing and coughing. We're always touching door handles and then touching our mouths. I'm guilty of that as well, of course. But when you try to keep your hands away from your face, you try to keep your hands clean, and you try to eat a healthy breakfast and lunch and get your rest, that is the best way to keep yourself as safe as you can from the germs and the flu season. And again, DJ, that's a wonderful question.
Jackson, do you have a question for Dr. Seville?
Yes. How does the food I eat impact my health?
Jackson, that's an awesome question. And again, thank you for talking to us on camera. Now, as I sit here in this chair, and maybe you've seen me before, you can see that I'm a man who should lose a little bit of weight himself. That when I preach to people about the right things to eat, apparently I'm not doing the best job myself, and I admit that. It's not easy. But the truth is, we want to try to eat a well-balanced diet, and when you're a growing boy, you need to eat calories so you can grow. But we also have to get exercise. So it's not just what you eat, but how much of it. We want to get some protein, like some meat or some beans or lentils. We want to get some fat, butter, other sources of fat, peanut butter. And then we want to have some carbohydrates. Some carbohydrates are fine, breads or cereals. And that way, you can eat a normal amount of calories, and your parents can help you with that. But also, we have to get exercise every day. Do we get exercise when we come home from school and sit in front of the TV, or play a video game until it's time to eat dinner, do homework, and go to bed? Not really. In our society today, there's so many things we can do that don't take any effort. From an energy standpoint, they're terrible. So I want you to promise me that you're going to try to eat the right things and the right amount of calories, and that you're also going to get some exercise every day, and then you're going to feel better about yourself, your body's going to look good, and it's also going to help you build the kind of habits you need the rest of your life. So one day when you go off to college, you'll know what you're supposed to eat, and you'll know the kind of exercise you're supposed to get so that you can carry those great habits with you for the rest of your life. And again, Jackson, thanks so much for being a part of this. I really appreciate it.
Amalia, do you have a question for Dr. Seville?
Yes. If you stay up all night at a sleepover, is there any chance you can make up the sleep loss the next day?
Amalia, that's a very good question. I'm glad you asked it, because I know people do that all the time. And we're not talking about college students who are staying up studying and wondering. You know, we all need 8 or 10 hours of sleep a night, and so it's a great idea to get it. You know, when you get together with your friends for a birthday and a sleepover, people have fun. You were young. But if you don't sleep the entire night and then you go home and sleep, it doesn't really make up for all of it. But I want you to enjoy your life. If you have to do that, it might be better to do it on Friday nights. You have all the way until Monday morning. But you can never really catch up on sleep. You know, but the truth is, sometimes we're up in the middle of the night and it's not a sleepover. As you get older, you had to study. Maybe there was a bad storm overnight that scared you, or maybe there was something else which disrupted your family life that evening. So I don't want you to be scared that if you don't sleep one night, terrible things are going to happen, but you should try not to make a habit of it. There's nothing wrong once in a while with staying up with your friends and giggling and having a wonderful time and making the kind of safe memories that will last a lifetime and you can reminisce about one day when you're older. So that's an awesome question, and I appreciate you asking it. Get as much sleep as you can, but every once in a while it's okay to stay up late and have a great time with your friends in a safe environment.
Thank you, Dr. Seville. Great advice, as always. and I hope you enjoy the holiday season.
Well, you as well. I'm always so appreciative and honored to be here to help with what I consider the world's best county of schools. And if I can play some small role and have a wonderful time trying to help the kids of our community, I'm always thrilled to do it.
You play a positive role, and we are going to double your salary next year because we don't pay him anything. So thank you, Dr. Seville, and join us next time on Community Connections. I'm Lori Matway.